Hi YouTube, I just wanted to talk to you today about something that's on my mind, and that is serverless pools and dedicated pools. Now, why they're called that, and just a bit of history. So we're going to start with dedicated pools. So previously we had something that was called SQL Data Warehouse, and then a little over a year ago that was effectively renamed to Synapse Analytics. So if I put Synapse in here, we can see at the top, I just make sure I'm out of the way, Azure Synapse Analytics, formerly SQL Data Warehouse. So that was just a normal SQL MPP revision pool that we've been using. So it was just a simple name change. Now what's happened is Synapse Analytics is really more of the name of an entire suite and many applications, not just SQL Data Warehouse. So if you go to Synapse, you'll see Synapse Workspaces, Synapse Private Link, Synapse Spark Pools, Synapse Studio, etc. So this here is the SQL Data Warehouse. And I can show you the differences. So if we now click here, so this here, my test DB, I'm going to go to mini-me now. We can see that this was my SQL Data Warehouse. It's now called a Synapse SQL Pool Data Warehouse. But we also have this thing here called this is also a data warehouse, Dedicated SQL Pool. So that is the name for the SQL pool. So it's exactly the same thing, SQL Data Warehouse, but inside a workspace. So it's the same thing. What this is outside a workspace, this is inside a workspace. Okay. And also the serverless, and I think we were calling it, or I might have called it provision pool at some point. This is just a SQL pool. And we also have serverless, which I think at one point we were calling SQL on demand. Now, I'm not a fan of the term serverless because we have a SQL Server serverless, we have a Cosmos DB serverless, and so we also now have a SQL pool serverless. So if I now click on here, I'm going to embiggen. So we can see that this inbuilt pool is our serverless pool. So what we were calling SQL on demand, and this is my SQL Data Warehouse, a dedicated pool. So there's just those differences, and that's really just all I wanted to talk about, is really the name, just so everyone's consistent on the name changes. Serverless, effectively SQL on demand, and dedicated. That's it, all I wanted to cover. SQL on demand, serverless pools, dedicated pools, SQL DW. Easy. All right, thanks very much. Bye.